a dual qualifier as well.
Yeah, it's going to be quite homely at the regional finals. Lots of people playing Sacrifice. There's so many things we could say about the EU Sacrifice as well. I mean, that should be pretty exciting at the regionals. But I'm going to try and keep the focus right now on the duel. We've got Ins and we've got GaRpY picking their champions for the first map. We are going to be getting Anarchy, great champion for GaRpY. He's going to go with Clutch as well. Ins tends to take the more sort of sneaky type of characters.
Yeah, Ins is a Quake 3 player, right? Quake Live, so he's gonna go for the Quake champions.
And Galena as well. Now, Galena definitely fitting the sort of Blood Run meta a bit with the teleporters, playing around the corners, and also playing against Anarchy, who can rush around the map a lot, and maybe realize a little bit too late that a totem is there. So,
yeah, but I read somewhere, I think it was Cypher who said a good counter to Anarchy is using Galena on Blood Run, especially with the corners, the bunny hopping, and the teleporters. But Totem is really easily removed. Like you can just shoot a rocket or some LG and the Totem is dead. Yeah. And also, Totem does 75 damage, and if you with Nyx, your max health is 75 unless you pick up a Mega. So if you don't have armor and you have max health,
you're going to be hurting.
75 health, you're going to be hurting. But Anarchy, after one injection, he has 76 health, which is still, is very risky. But if you get hit by a totem, and so you end up with 1 health, which is scary. But Anarchy can get out of fights really easily, and he can get to health really easily. Anyway, we're about to start.
Yeah, let's do this, guys. This is map 1 on the second match of the day between Ins and GaRpY. And I am on Ins to begin with. He is starting on Ranger. And
Russians are not always happy playing Anarchy, because Anarchy is such a fast-moving character, and Russians are not they're not really, I don't know, I just don't think they're always, they're well prepared for him. But if you run into a shotgun like that, you're going to be in trouble, and that's what, right when I say that, in skills GaRpY.
He got 114 damage shotgun blast as well. He's going to be going, he did it again! The amount of damage he's getting done with that shotgun. GaRpY, he is going to be able to get on the Mega, and he is going to swing away and get himself the railgun. That's very nice damage from Ins right at the beginning. That's
misses the rocket jump.
Uh-oh.
But GaRpY still needs to get out because he's railable. Looks like GaRpY moving across the map well, but Ins still has that heavy armor.
GaRpY's got a history of playing games as well with complicated movement mechanics. So he's had a lot of practice, and he's honed his skills with a lot. So his Anarchy movement is amazing. I imagine he will be getting to grips with Clutch's movement quite effectively as well, with the amount of time that he's putting into it.
Yeah, actually, GaRpY played a Half-Life Adrenaline Gamer mod back in 10 years ago or whenever it was active, and so that mode had bunny hopping, and GaRpY was playing Anarchy on our Sacrifice team until I came in and I said, hey man, I want to play Anarchy. So then he switched to Nyx. So he's very good with, oh my god, a telefrag by Int. What a clutch move, really. Because I think Int would have been in trouble. I think Int, yeah, that's definitely pun intended. But I think Int would have been in trouble there in that fight.
Yeah, it was very decent. His range has actually been amazing. It's blown GaRpY away at this stage. He does need to get himself a little bit of armor. But let's see, meeting down at the bottom, found him with the LG. Can he get himself a kill early on? I think one rail would do it. Oh no, it's just sent him to no health at all. And he can't quite get the last bullet of the machine gun.
Yeah, I don't think it was a zoomed rail. Otherwise, I think GaRpY would have died. But GaRpY managed to escape, and now he's back to a decent stack.
And I know you're secretly cheering for GaRpY as well. So any special moves you're hoping?
Well, he can Ranger versus Nyx is pretty balanced, so I think GaRpY can still make something happen. And he's comfortable on Nyx too, so because he plays Nyx in the Sacrifice matches, so he's very comfortable using her ability as well.
He did just recently use the Ghost Walk though, so
yeah, he's got 17 seconds left on his timer, and he goes with the mid-air rocket and he misses.
Wow. Okay. I'm not 100% sure how he managed to do that. The damage happening. I thought that the Die Orb was going to probably get the kill on GaRpY, but he managed to swing around some amazing rockets. Especially when I looked at the ambitious air rocket that he went for and didn't hit.
Yeah, he went for the money shot, but he missed it. Now if he can use his invis right after Ins uses it, now he should just go invis and kill her. or let Inz kill herself.
That was really risky from GaRpY as well. He still hasn't used the invis. He's so low on the health. If he lands a rail, he can still get himself the kill. And there's no items up for a fair amount of time. Do watch out for the rail, though, GaRpY.
Do watch out for the totems.
That almost caught him out as well. That would have gotten the kill.
That would have gotten the kill because he had 75 health. Or he had 50 health and 25 armor, and that would have killed him.
He's doing a good job at collecting the items now, so Inz might be a little bit upset that he's given away such an advantage. He had 3 champions remaining, and GaRpY only had this one here, Nyx, that we're watching. So that could definitely affect the mental composure.
He gets caught out. Oh no, so I think GaRpY hit himself with a rocket on a wall.
And he wasn't able to press the Ghost Walk button quick enough at all to give him that invulnerability and invincibility that he needed in that situation.
Yeah, I think it was ready too, but he was just too late with it because he shot that rocket on the wall, hurt himself, and then the direct rocket from Inz. So that's 1-0 to Inz.
We are going to be watching GaRpY's Anarchy for a little bit. He has taken a rail early on, and that spawn that Inz used, you sit there with the railgun, and you can often get some early damage when your opponent's not expecting it.
GaRpY uses a little bit of nilgun, which I think a nilgun is a good counter to clutch as well. Coming back to your earlier questions, what's a good counter to clutch? And, the nilgun is very good. But Inz gets the first kill. GaRpY loses his Anarchy within 20 seconds. And I'm actually amazed that that Inz is doing so well against Anarchy.
I gotta say, his use of the Dire Orb is very, very impressive.
Dire Orb is a very powerful ability.
Is that like 3 kills or something that he's got with it so far? This is the second round.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely got a telefrag earlier, and now he uses it, and now he's in trouble. 19 health. He just used the shield a little bit too late. GaRpY. Back to his last champion, just like last round, within the first minute. So things are not looking too good for GaRpY here.
Hopefully for Inz's sake, and for me trying to not be biased, hopefully he's not going to lose 2 champions and make it really close and then win. He's done so much work, he needs to get that kill early, and he's going to find it on this occasion. He is going to get the sweep in the second round, and Inz is, well, GaRpY's looking down the barrel of the gun, and Inz is looking to take that first map quite easily.
Quite convincingly, yeah. So it's 2-0 for Inz, and let's see how things unfold here. GaRpY going for Nyx.
I think he wants to get rid of that Ranger somehow. He feels that the Ranger's having a really good time against his Anarchy. I don't know what else he can be thinking about, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess starting as Anarchy for the first 2 rounds, getting killed within the first 30 seconds on both rounds made him a little bit wary on using Anarchy again, and so now he uses Nyx to try to counter things, which I think is such a cool feature about Quake Champions Duel, is that you can do things like that within a map. You can try and shuffle things around and see if you do better. It's a really cool, unique feature about the Quake Champions Duel format.
Yeah, the game between you and the player kind of evolves on a few different levels in that respect.
within the match, or within the map even, like right now.
Oh, Inz has found him. Ghost Walk popped now by GaRpY. I don't know if he's going to want to engage in this though.
Yeah, because Inz was stacked. I don't think actually GaRpY is lucky that Inz ran away.
He's in trouble now.
Definitely GaRpY is in trouble, yeah, and he's been taken down by Inz once again.
He is having a hard time. You know what? Before this game, I wasn't expecting Inz to be doing quite this well, but he's shown that he's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, now GaRpY has his Anarchy to fall back on, and so yeah, I'm not sure. GaRpY down to just 2 champions, and after that, it's GaRpY's so aggressive. I don't know if he has the means to be that aggressive. I think he should just take his time a little bit more.
I think he feels like he's forced to get some damage off on Inz. Oh, the double rail as well. Very, very nice from Inz to get the damage off, and he's going to go into the rocket straight away. I don't think we've got rockets for GaRpY. He's just going to get out of there.
That's a great move by Inz. He knew that GaRpY was going to spawn there, and he just denied him the rocket and forced him to use the shield. And now GaRpY is in big trouble here. Well, actually, GaRpY does have a stack, because he wasn't taken down that much, but he doesn't have a shield. He doesn't have weapons.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to just rush around and collect.
Now he's got a rocket. A clutch with a rocket launcher and a shield is trouble. But Inns is still up 2 champions to 0, so.
Is GaRpY going to be able to say hello? He's going to come around the corner just in time. He's coming into the shield. Can he get some damage off? There's one good rocket. Looking for an air rocket. He's got 4 health left, and GaRpY is going to get a frag in the end. And he's still giving himself a chance to stay in the first map. But he needs to keep getting on the items. Oh, pretty deep sounding rocket there. That was 53 damage.
Yeah, Inns could have gone aggressive there with a ghost walk because he knew that GaRpY didn't have his shield up, but Inns decided to go defensively, which is probably the right move since he's up a champion.
The armor's up. He knows roughly where Inns is, but that just a teleporter. Oh god, no! He's right behind you! He's going to be using the shield. He gets the kill anyway, miraculously. And now we have got Clutch versus Galena. I do not know how GaRpY magicked that up. That was unbelievable. He's not going to be able to get on the Mega either. He's got to get out of here and recuperate a little bit.
GaRpY needs health big time, and if Galena catches him right now, GaRpY doesn't have his shield up, and he will now, but yeah, if Galena catches him, it might be a good game.
Oh, he's found him. He has got the shield, though. Oh, he managed to find the rockets through the shield just as he was popped up and get that damage in. So GaRpY's going to go down 3 rounds to 0 in the early stages. But for at least for GaRpY's sake, he's going to be able to pick the next map.
Yeah.
And,
I'm not sure what GaRpY's favorite map is. He might, I think he might go for Corrupted Keep, to be honest, because I think Corrupted Keep favors the bunny hopping characters.
Do you think so? Because I personally struggle with Corrupted Keep. Do you find you obviously and GaRpY are both Anarchy users? Do you find you get lots of success on that map?
Yeah, I think it's a good map for both Zorlike and Anarchy because you can move around the map fast, and since there's close encounters, it's close combat. Zorlike is a beast. It's close encounters, especially against Clutch, because she's got a good health pool, good armor pool, but while I say that, GaRpY picks Ruins. Interesting.
I think maybe he's less allergic to the rail than you are.
Yeah, I was allergic against the rail against you.
that was the one bit of enjoyment I could take from that. Anyway, I digress.
Ruins and Blood Covenant are fairly rail heavy compared to Blood Run.
Actually, but I've grown quite fond of Ruins, and I think it can work well for someone who is rail heavy and someone who does like Anarchy as well. Sorry, people. I think there's just a good kind of flow that you can get around the map, movement-wise.
Yeah, man, I really enjoy moving around on Ruins of Zarnath because, yeah, it's a big open map, and you can move around backwards, you can move around sidewards, you can.
Something from your clips yesterday in the sacrifice, I think we got a good example.
Yeah, sometimes I just run around the server, just try to move backwards and see. It makes me help visualize the map even if I can't see where I'm going. So I think Slash is able to do that backwards too, but that's really hard.
I've not seen that much yet. That's probably partially due to the fact that I've just not seen that much Slash being played. There's only a handful of players that really feel very comfortable with his movement, and that's testament to the challenge that it requires and how much time the guys have put in to get good at the movement.
Yeah,
it's so nice and satisfying.
It's so satisfying to do well on movement, like just moving around the map fluidly. It's amazing. Anyway, route number 2, map number 2, route number 1, and I think we're gonna get to see Anarchy. Anarchy versus Ranger here.
Vu, how are you feeling? Your teammate is up against the wall at the moment on this map. You confident?
Yeah, actually no, I'm not really, because that first map, Inns was so good on that on Blood Run, and GaRpY, he was not so much. His Anarchy was not very effective at all against Inns. I don't think he got a kill once with Anarchy, which is strange because GaRpY is at first he's an Anarchy player, so he really needs to do well on Anarchy in order for him to have a good success against Inns. But Inns just seems to know to counter it well.
Good early rail there from Inns. We have got the armor spawning very soon. There could be a challenge down the bottom over here. There's Inns missing a shot. He's going in with the die roll, but again, so effective using that ability.
Yeah, that was a great move by Inns.
I think GaRpY's giving it respect as well. He's not rushing in quite the same way he was before, just because he feels that the damage is, or the potential for damage is so real.
Yeah, he could have gone aggressively, but there's a good chance he would have died. So he chose to have the more defensive route, but now he doesn't have his injection up, and he's in big trouble here.
He needs to hit something. He's got 7 health left. One more bolt of lightning is going to kill him. Can he weave his way out of here? One rail. If he lands another, that would be unbelievable, but...
Ince, man, Ince. If he knew that GaRpY was on 7 health, surely he would have opted to go for a machine gun. And now GaRpY has his injection ready again, so...
He's just got a very shiny horseshoe or something like that, because that was so fortunate to get out of there. Alright, he's getting the first bits of damage on this occasion. That might give him a bit more peace of mind in the way he enters the next fight.
The Mega's up. GaRpY should really go for it. Oh, it's too late. It's a mistake there. And now Ince is going for the heavy, and GaRpY just left with nothing.
Yeah, he's on the back foot quite a lot. So over 100 stack for Ince.
The Ranger can be quite tanky too.
GaRpY wants a free rail. Just one free rail would help a lot. And that's it. You don't really need to stick around in the fight anymore. You've got what you needed. Now you can start looking at fighting on the next big items. Mega coming up. I don't know if you'll be able to slow him down enough to secure that armor.
Yeah, GaRpY should definitely back off right now, because there's no way he's fighting Ince for this armor.
It was a good effort though, considering he was so weak beforehand. Ooh, oh god, very nice move from Ince.
That's amazing. Yeah, he used, once again, his die orb used to perfection here. He uses it aggressively, defensively. It's just, Ince's Ranger is scary.
I'm going to move over to Ince's point of view as well. Definitely earning some cam time. Oh, the rockets. Thunderous there from GaRpY. Is he going to want to push down and go onto the armor? Has he kept those timings in mind? There we go. I can see GaRpY now. He did grab the armor.
Yeah. And the Mega's about to be up soon, but I think GaRpY might want to go in for a kill here.
Yeah, Ince is being very careful. He'll save. He's not going to use that dire orb just for nothing. That dire orb is right there to save his life in a tricky situation. 1.5 minutes left in this round. I don't think Ince is quite thinking about how he can kill this much time. Ooh, what do you think of that shield use?
As soon as he popped it, Ince ran out. Ince ran away. But now Ince knows that GaRpY doesn't have it up, so he could push in for a more aggressive move. Right now, like Ince could go in, but yeah, if you hit your reels like that, then. But yeah, I think it's a decent move by GaRpY. He really wanted that heavy.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't take that extra damage on the way to it. Problem is, GaRpY's missed out on the mega health. He couldn't hit that last rail when they were over in the I keep calling it the rail room, but it's not the rail room anymore. I'm not sure what the machine gun room.
The heavy machine gun room, let's call it that. Yeah, but yeah, Ince was on 70 health, and that rail would have killed him, but he
Ooh, GaRpY cannot afford to take extra damage.
Nope. 40. Oh, a rocket jump. Yeah, that's game right there.
I think
a rocket jump into a rail. Now he's got 30 seconds. Kill Ince twice. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Unless he goes for telefrag here, but
he's got to be aggressive. He's not going to have Ghost Walk again until the end of the round. Look at the clock, GaRpY, for God's sake. Go,
15 seconds
engage.
left. He's got to attack.
Create battles.
This is game right now. Can't find him.
I think GaRpY, he should have gone for the gauntlet out of the Ghost Walk or something like anything would have been great from there. The only thing he couldn't do is go and pick up more items and weapons. There just simply was not the time for that. And GaRpY, there's pressure on him right now. He's got to deliver something, get around, make himself feel a little bit better, because he's leaving it late. This is one of the games that I was really expecting to be very close between the players.
Well, to be honest, it doesn't look to be close because it's 3-0 in rounds, but I think round 1 and round 3 of the first map were both 3-2 champions, so they were quite close. Yeah, but in general, like Ince is just going on a roll here. Not quite sure what he's doing here though. Waiting for this light to be up. direct rocket. Could go in for a kill here.
Whoa!
So aggressive.
I thought more damage was going to come out there, and I'm watching GaRpY's point of view. You can see him weaving around in the air, trying to avoid any additional damage. Finds him, 1 rail. Does need a couple more though. Ins isn't that low.
GaRpY needs to collect some time shards, because he, for example, right now he had some time to pick some time shards so that he could lower his cooldown on his ability, but he chose to go in for a fight. And he, I generally do not like to go aggressive when you don't have your get out of jail free card ready, which is what Anarchy is so powerful for.
Oh no, the dire orb has come in!
Once again, Ins gets the kill with the dire orb. GaRpY must be fuming, because that would have been a kill, I think, because GaRpY would have got that mega health and
he had good timing on the attack, I think. Alright, he might try and make a move here. No, he's gonna... I'm not 100% sure what he's doing. He's just taken a full rocket, and he might be going down in a second. Ins is going to be aggressive and take his second champion down.
That's the thing with Clutch. He's powerful, but you got to use him well. And if you're dodging like that and just not generally comfortable with him, you're going to do weird things. And he just wasted his entire shield.
Yeah, that was really weird. I mean, if he went down the bounce pad, I think that's fine. But from there, he had to stay there. Oh, actually, some nice rails from GaRpY. He's giving himself a chance. Doesn't keep the angle to check for another rail angle, which is fine. He's actually got plenty of time remaining.
Yeah, he's got 3 minutes, so no worries, but he is down 2 champions.
Oh, the rockets though. Ins getting a clean sweep on round 2, and Ins can see himself going to the regionals with just 1 more round victory. My UK heart right now is suffering. I meant to be professional and unbiased, but I want to see something from GaRpY right now that's going to inspire me.
Yeah, right. So he's choosing Anarchy once again, but yeah, Anarchy has not been successful against Int so far. But maybe things can be different. He uses dire orb, so this could be a kill. Yeah, there you go. GaRpY gets a kill finally, and he can push right now. He's got heavy, he's got weapons, and Int has nothing.
It's one of the few unsuccessful dire orb attacks from Ins as well. So, and at this point, I guess you can say it one way. Ins isn't someone who's been a purebred competitor. Well, hold on, let's go into the fight at the moment. Oh, what a deep-sounding rocket. Ins is crippled from that.
I can't believe... I would have expected GaRpY to just follow in, but he just really wants his armor. I think Int was on 9 health or something like that.
Yeah. Because he had already turned around and was making his way, and then you kind of heard that bassy thud.
Yeah, I love that thud. It's super rewarding. Dung. 100 damage, thank you.
Immediate satisfaction. Alright, 1 rail. He's got to go in now. I don't
need to in. He goes for the speed boost to go in. I'm not sure if that's the right move, because now he doesn't have his cooldown ready. I guess he used it because he had 65 health. He wasn't even available. But he gets the kill anyway. And now Int is in trouble in this round. He only has BJ left. Whereas GaRpY still got Clutch and Anarchy and Nyx.
I don't think BJ's too bad against Anarchy. The problem is just locking him down in one room and having the time to do that damage.
Yeah, BJ is as soon as he pops his ability, he does amazing damage. But doing solid damage against Anarchy is really hard because Anarchy can just run away like that. Now he can't. Now he can't.
And he's done it.
He's done it.
Somehow.
Somehow, yeah. So that's the thing. Now BJ doesn't have his ability, and GaRpY can run it.
So now it's time to pick a fight, right?
It's time to pick a fight because he has an injection ready, and Int still needs 35 seconds for his double damage.
Problem is now, how is he going to get into that room? We've got the Mega up in less than 5 seconds. He's got to find a way in, and I think Int might slowly back off out of here. He doesn't need to... He's rushing in here, actually. He hasn't got the dual wield. This is very aggressive, and GaRpY's letting him get away with it. And I guess I kind of feel like you've got to be hyper-aggressive at all times. You definitely don't. He's got a big advantage. The main thing is just don't throw it away.
So the thing is that Int is up 2 rounds to 0, and GaRpY is up 2 champions to 0 within this round. So GaRpY is basically, he needs to play super defensively, whereas Int, he can just rush in and take a little risk because he's up 2 rounds to 0 anyway. So that's what you saw what was happening.
Understood.
I think.
And I think he just used your wield. He just used it. I'm pretty sure I heard him.
Yeah, I heard it too. Switching over to Int, he needs 50 seconds for his next ability.
one point I wanted to touch on, which hopefully I'll get a moment to speak about. I don't know about it actually because we're getting very, very good shots from ins at the moment. Oi, oi, oi.
GaRpY in trouble.
Oh, he's gonna get him anyway. And GaRpY's finally gonna get around in this series. Alright, I'm gonna quickly make the point before they start the next round. But Inns isn't like a purebred long-term competitor. He's at a point where he's gaining experience in tournaments, and maybe yet he hasn't quite got the mental fortitude to close the games, you know, in an important moment. It's a very big deal. You're going to be part of the $1 million prize pool going to QuakeCon, and the regionals is your first step towards it.
Yeah, nerfs definitely play a big deal here because it's a pretty big event, man.
And GaRpY, I think he's getting a huge advantage right now. He should surely be cleaning up some kills. He's dodging better than Inns.
Yeah, he finished with a rail. I would have just dropped down with a rocket and get in his face because he had his injection ready, and I don't think Inns had his AWP ready. But GaRpY hit the rail and he killed Ranger.
I just suddenly feel like the tides have turned. And I know it's only been one round to GaRpY, but all of a sudden it's as if Inns is playing a different game. And that is going to be down to some nerves. He's going to want this so badly.
Yeah, GaRpY got more comfortable with Anarchy. So, trying to take a back route here. Trying to catch Inns off guard, and he does.
Wow.
And he does. Inns did not expect that, and Anarchy is fast.
Absolutely crippled. He had no idea what was happening to him just then until his corpse exploded.
Yeah, I don't think Inns was even... Did she have... Or did Nyx have Ghost Walk up? I think she did.
I thought she did, but maybe he kind of used it in the back ends of the map where we didn't get a chance to see.
Yeah, that could be. Ooh,
so otherwise, surely you'd use it after the first rocket hits you.
Yeah, but it was just so fast. He was in and out, and there you go.
That was no contest right there. GaRpY wins the second round and gives himself a chance now to take the second map.
Now it's match point or it's set point.
Things are crumbling for Inns at the moment, and I'm worried on his behalf.
2, 1.
This crunch time ends, because if you go over to the third map, it's not going to get easier.
So Inns took the Mega, and GaRpY's surely taking this heavy. But yeah, whoever wins this round is... Actually, no. If Inns wins this round, it's over. And if GaRpY wins this round, we're going to a third map.
Yep. Happy days for us.
Happy days for us. The more maps we see, the more Quake I get to watch. You know what I love more about watching Quake?
Playing it?
Playing Quake.
Well, we're going to have a lot to watch today, so unfortunately for you, you're going to have to put...
What a shame, but yeah.
Put your anarchy aside.
I think I'll be alright just watching Quake all day. Yeah, I think they split items. Inns took the heavy, whereas GaRpY took the Mega. Oh wow, good rail by GaRpY here.
Suddenly feels like Inns is hitting far fewer shots than before. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get in his mind. It's not like he can hear me, but
It's just missing.
hands trembling. Something about spaghetti.
Anarchy's hard to hit though, but now GaRpY could push in for this armor, and I think he will. Inns is going to be there, but I think that's a very risky move.
Yeah, he wasn't quite railable then, so I think he would have glanced at his health and realized, okay, I can hold on for a moment. But yeah, definitely butts were clenched for just a second.
For both players, that's
Yeah. Oh, nice little ledge grab there from Inns. If he went into the air, then he was going to take a lot of damage. Great rocket from GaRpY. Where's he gone?
8 health, come on. That should be a kill, there you go.
Ooh, that die roll actually hurt him a little bit, but the items are up, and GaRpY should be able to get onto them. He's not gone to the armor.
The heavy is up, so I'm not sure if Inns knows that. And
my
surely
God.
Inns... Oh, GaRpY, go for the mid-air rail. This is dangerous. Nope, Inns managed to get away. 25 health though, so he's in trouble.
Did he just see him? I don't know if he saw him or heard him, but GaRpY's got to close the gap. Ghost Walk was used, and Inns is still collecting health at the moment.
Health and time shards. But you gotta have that Ghost Walk up.
He's just heard him. Oh,
And
the
that's it.
rail, that will do it! That is an important shot, and a very difficult shot to hit, though, so fair play, GaRpY.
Up to down rail is really tough, and now Inns is down to his last champion. Surely GaRpY can go in for a kill here, but he opts not to.
Is that dual
Well, I
wheel
guess,
up?
yeah, the dual wheel is up, so I guess he was fearful of doing so, but now Inns is quite stacked. But GaRpY feels comfortable. He was down 2-0, and now he's up He's tied 2-2, and he's up 2 champions. So, ooh, that was almost a telefrag. Oh, that was so close.
I was worried for GaRpY to go through the teleport there.
That would have been very rage-inducing if he got telefragged.
Is GaRpY vulnerable to the rage, do you think?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think so, actually. He's quite a cheerful guy, so he's not. He doesn't rage super hard.
Oh, fair enough.
But if you get telefragged in such a situation, oh, that's just brutal, because you're up 2-0 and you get so unlucky that you get telefragged. Then yeah, I could see people rage.
He's available.
He's available. Yeah, GaRpY needs to get out.
He was thinking about hanging around for one more shot, but then I thought he was like. Then I think he just felt, you know what? Let's play it a little safe.
And now GaRpY, he's stuck here. He's stuck until he decides to make a move, and he does now. But now he's definitely available. He's got 15 health.
So close for him, and he's so close to making it to the 3rd map. So after we feel he had some close rounds, but it felt like he was a little bit absent from what we normally expect from him.
Yeah.
And he's coming into his own.
Yeah, definitely. It's just like you said last round. It's the tides are turning, and that's definitely what's happened here. 1 more minute for GaRpY to take it to a third map.
Just spotted Blazkowicz moving out there, and he's found it safe to get out of that little choke point area. I am going to see if I can... Oh, okay, I'm not going to switch anything right now. He was railable for a second, but GaRpY gets out. I'm going to go...
He's still railable, though.
I'm over onto Inz's point of view.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching GaRpY. I constantly switch. I know it's confusing for the viewers, but I get my own view. So, but yeah, that's... I wonder if GaRpY's going for clutch or Nyx. I think he should go for Nyx, because he can play a little bit more defensive.
Yeah, and he delayed the spawn as well, I think.
Oh, absolutely, as he should. But the thing is, then you're giving Inz more time to get items. Oh my god, I wonder.
Can he guess right? Can he guess correctly? No. Inz does not guess correctly, but he's still got 10 seconds. He's going to have to chase him down. Does he know where on earth he could be hiding? He basically stayed in the same spot, and he's going to go through the teleporter now. 5 seconds to go. Inz, I don't think he's going to be able to find him. 2 seconds. Nope. He's trying to spam anything he can, but GaRpY will clinch it and take us to map number 3.
That was so close in the end. I think GaRpY made the right move to take Nyx, because with Nyx you can always get out of an encounter, and with clutch you could as well, with the shield. But then there's always the chance that you get stuck at a wall or something, and that you just get killed anyway. So I think GaRpY really made the right call with going with Nyx. And
GaRpY's claimed comeback is on. I still very, very strongly believe that for Inz, nerves have taken a big toll on his performance in that game. And the GaRpY, I don't know if it's more Inz doing it or if suddenly GaRpY kind of woke up. I don't really. What do you think?
I'm not quite sure. I think GaRpY just got into the flow of the match. He realized, map 1 might have been 3-0, but it wasn't as close as the score showed. Or it was closer than the score showed, and GaRpY just got into a zone or a zone where he felt more comfortable, and he started hitting shots. And maybe Inz was just nervous, and he thought, "Oh my God, I'm almost qualifying for the regional qualifiers."
Yeah, that idea comes into our head.
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay. My mistake, chaps. I'm sorting out the overlays right now. Thanks for your assistance.
Oh, there's a overlay issue? Yeah, I don't see that.
No, it's fine. It's for me to worry about. I'm putting on the show, and if anyone watches my shows normally, they'll understand that I'm not the most... well, I'm a very able and competent individual. Let's put it that way. Anyway, we just spotted the champions pick. We're getting Blood Covenant as the tiebreaker map. Do you think this suits GaRpY in particular? I ask you about GaRpY because I think we're still gathering information about Inz and his strengths.
Yeah, I know GaRpY more than I know Inz, but yeah, I'm not surprised GaRpY picking Anarchy, and he's going to be moving around as Anarchy a lot on this map, just like he did on Ruin. So I think this map favors Nyx a little bit because of the way she can just peek and rail, and then choose your fight. Whereas Anarchy can do the same thing with choose your fight with his movement. But yeah, I think both champions are very well suited here to do.
Getting the Nyx and the Anarchy, I think, is a strong combination on this map. So I mean, I think interesting moves he's trying to pull off. I'm trying to imagine how I think it's going to go out, but I think GaRpY might be able to close it now, unless Inns is really able to dig deep and find some inner strength to compose himself in this matchup. Let's see how it's going to go down. Map 3 between Inns and GaRpY. I'm on GaRpY's point of view, and he's going to be getting Anarchy out versus the Nyx.
This is dangerous for GaRpY. Yeah, he didn't have a weapon, and Inns had a rocket and railgun ready, and he just spammed the railgun point, so that GaRpY had to move out.
Okay, just find it another day out, GaRpY.
Inns delaying the heavy beautifully, and now Inns can push in for the mega, test it. Then if anything, if he gets a kill there, he can still go for the heavy, and now this is exactly what he does, but he misses a jump. Now he's still going for it. I think that's it.
What the hell? That is super aggressive, right?
That is so aggressive. And GaRpY used his...
Why would he use the injection?
I have no idea. That was so weird.
Is the speed boost worth it?
No, it's definitely not worth it. If he gets reeled here, he's in big trouble, but he managed to reel Nyx, and now Nyx has to back off. But yeah, that was... I don't know why he used it there, because he was on 75 health. Maybe he wanted to have 76 health? I don't know, but I think that was a mistake. And Inns just not managed to get in the teleporter, and GaRpY gets the first kill.
He found the wall quite comfortably, but sadly that's not going to push him to the top of the map.
Yep, he was wall hogging it, and definitely not teleporter hogging, so yeah, he got stuck there, and GaRpY gets the first kill. And now Inns back to Ranger. Actually, I just noticed that Inns was using Ranger as his first champion the entire set, and now he chose it Nyx.
Stopwatch. 10.
Do you think he's trying to test something because something went wrong at the end of last map, and he's like, oh, I gotta fix it, I gotta fix it?
No, I don't think so. I think most players have their set champions for certain maps, and I think that's what Inns does as well. And like I said, Nyx is very powerful on the Blood Covenant. I'm not sure if you caught that rocket jump. I think Inns rocket jumped on the pillar, and I don't think it was I think it was a mistake there. But
really?
Ranger has a passive ability that he takes less damage from self rockets. It wasn't a big deal, but definitely a tiny bit of nerves there from Inns.
He's not even hasn't seen him yet. That's just free damage.
Free damage. That's what I love.
GaRpY's still playing it fairly safe. He's not going to go up bounce pads aggressively or anything like that. He's got a chance for another rail. He is going to land it. Inns is not able to connect with anything just yet. One rail will send Inns into hiding for quite a while.
GaRpY going aggressive though. He needs to contest his mega. He needs to get to this mega smoothly, and now Inns is actually in trouble. GaRpY misses his rocket. He got a direct rocket, and he uses his injection again. I just do not understand why. He wasn't even railable.
I guess he's raising the cap on the health, but it's not quite as... Oh my god, GaRpY, 2 rails in a row.
Rail for rail, and now it's Blazkowicz for Inns. And he has a railgun already because he picked it up from the spawn. That's quite fortunate for Inns there. Always a good move on Blood Covenant to defend the railgun. GaRpY might not have realized that Inns actually already has a railgun, and now... Ooh, that was so close.
Oh my god.
That was so close.
Mega's up in a second. I should be able to claim it. The LG, holy crap, there from Inns was unreal. And GaRpY needs to get out of there. There's 5 seconds until the armor's up. Surely he's going to try and defend it.
Yeah, he should get it. Yeah, he should get it uncontestedly here.
Now where is Inns hiding?
Well,
got him on the map.
90 seconds left, and GaRpY is up 2 champions. So yeah, Inns is in big trouble here.
Do you see him? I'm trying to use the X-ray, and
I have a working X-ray, so yeah, and I keep switching between characters. So
I see. My X-ray
is malfunctioning.
Decided not today. He's hidden himself from the radar. He's activated stealth mode.
1 minute warning.
1 minute left, and GaRpY must be feeling quite comfortable. Oh no, he's missing the
There we go, guys.
Yeah, it was out of real ammo. GaRpY needs to watch out here. He's railable. Still's railable from a zoom drill, but GaRpY is just playing the running game as he should.
Hey, all those injections helped out a little bit.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Inns did a rocket jump there, but right when he rocket jumped, he was hit by a rocket, so he was actually super low. Yeah, Inns has got to go aggressive here.
I'm switching over to him.
GaRpY has Nyx ready, so yeah, I think Inns is in big trouble here. 20 seconds left, he picks up a mega. GaRpY still has 1 champion after this, so
That's
direct rocket.
Shot.
Go for your dual wield, man. Go for your dual wield. No, he doesn't use it.
He's not doing it.
He's not doing it, but maybe he's saving it for Nyx. But yeah, no, this is it. Wins it, or GaRpY wins it.
Yeah, that's a good, fair point actually about saving it for Nyx.
Yeah, I guess that's what he was doing, but I'm not sure if that's a right move because yeah, you have to get the kill anyway to get Nyx out. So you should have just used it. I think you can get twice the shots that you can get if you're not using it. But yeah, GaRpY takes the first round. GaRpY's won 4 rounds in a row right now. He's gone from
0 to hero almost.
0 to hero pretty much. Yeah, he was down 2-0 on Ruins of Sarnath. He won 3 rounds to win that map, but now he's up 1 round in Blood Covenant.
So
0 to hero.
We could see 5 rounds won in a row for Inns to, well, if GaRpY wins it, 3-0 on this map, 6 in a row for him.
Yeah.
That's the dream for him, right?
That is the dream. Then he's qualified he's qualified for Sacrifice, but now I'm sure he wants to qualify for duels just as much.
Yeah, that would make this a pretty good weekend for him if he qualifies to both Sacrifice and Duel. I think he'd cause for celebration.
And especially coming down from 2-0 to a none on Ruins of Sarnath.
Yeah, unreal. And Inns is playing this a little bit carefully at the moment. Not committing too much, but he just walks into a rail, which is going to hurt a bit. He has got Ghost Walk up.
Yeah, he's not in big trouble here because GaRpY, because he was able to get, or Inns was able to get light armor and some health packs easily. So.
And we're finally seeing Inns connect with a couple of important shots where he can instigate the fight a little bit more on his own terms. Gonna miss that one. It would have hurt GaRpY quite a bit and relegated him to the darker corners of the map. But he's got an armor himself. Ooh. These tough shots.
That rail. Boom, 38 damage. Good rocket by GaRpY there, but I don't think he's going to go in too aggressively just yet.
GaRpY's going to see him. He's got his back turned. He had a chance to do a lot more damage then. He's going to use the Ghost Walk.
He needs to get out because Inns can get a reel off because he was just popped out of Ghost Walk and he missed it.
Unfortunate for Inns, but he does secure the armor. He's got some hourglasses as well, and he's going to get quite a few, so his Ghost Walk should be up very shortly.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. GaRpY switched weapons right when when Inns was in view. Now Inns is in trouble. And in big trouble now, 24
Where's
health.
the health? Where is the health that he needs?
He just picked it up, so there's nothing left. So GaRpY needs to just rush in and go for the kill. But he's not able to. And now they're going to split items again, I think. I think Inns is going to take Mega.
It's the right move for him.
Take heavy, but GaRpY does an aggressive rocket jump. Does get reeled there right when he enters the Mega area.
It was a zoom rail as well, so just an extra 10 damage on top. And every little counts when you are playing as Anarchy. And Nyx, to be fair.
Yeah.
Inns doing the damage.
80 damage reels or 90 damage reels against Clutch or Zorlak, not a huge deal, but against lighter champions, big deal.
Oh, he's missed the jump, but this might inadvertently help him. Oh my god! And I'm pretty sure he was trying to go over to the platform, but well, he'll work with that. He's finally getting an advantage in one of these rounds again. This is going to be maybe a feeling that he remembers well.
Yeah, he missed a jump and then he got a benefit from it. There's a saying that every disadvantage has an advantage. Saying by Dutch football player Johan Cruyff, and that's definitely what happened here.
I like it. Oh, good damage here from GaRpY. 2 health left for Inns. GaRpY's on about 100 health himself. Inns is going to want to get out of here, and if I switch over to GaRpY, he's got a shield up in 10 seconds.
Yeah, he didn't have a shield, otherwise he could have popped his shield and he would have seen Inns in Ghost Walk, but he didn't have a shield up.
He's hurt him though, I think, so... Now that his shield's about to go... Did he just spot him on the side there? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. It's always... So we can see... we can see X-ray, so we know where the opponent is at all times, but the players actually can't see it, so we have so much more information than they do.
Ooh, he goes in very aggressively.
I think that's a little bit premature.
Do you think... Do you think Inns knows that he used it though?
Yeah, if you can hear it. But the thing is now that... Oh, he missed a heavy, or he missed a Mega. GaRpY can definitely make something happen here. If he hits a shot and he doesn't, and now he doesn't have a shield ready for Inns' Ghost Walk.
Does he want to go in on this?
He needs to though, because he's out of time. But Inns is playing defensively very well here. 30 seconds left for GaRpY to tie the game.
I think he's going to get this
Tied
armor,
around.
and this is crunch time for GaRpY at the moment. I'm watching him now. Where's he going to go? He's going quite literally the opposite side of the map, which is no fault of his own. He's trying to do some detective work over here, but he's got to go for it. 10 seconds, his shield is gone, and that Ghost Walk's going to be out in a second. The LG, Ghost Walk's up.
Every time Inns has used Ghost Walk,
Oh!
why would Inns show himself there? But I don't think Inns is going to be...
No.
Yeah, he's not going to die. Yeah, I don't... Every time Inns uses Ghost Walk is when GaRpY had his shield down. So that's very well played by Inns. He just knew that the shield was down and was able to use the Ghost Walk.
Round begins.
Yeah, that's how you do it. I think some people have struggled against Clutch
2,
with Nyx,
1.
but there's definitely a system to it.
You just got to time your cooldowns well. You can't... Yeah, you just got to time them well. The same with every champion, really.
Right, GaRpY's already got the armor. He's got an LG now, playing it fairly aggressively on that stage. And I think he's going to want to race over or defend this railgun.
Yeah, it's a fight for the railgun, that's for sure. And oh, this is a great move by Inns. That's so good, yeah. GaRpY did not see that coming. He can still get out though, but that's such a good move. He still goes aggressively. He's railable. I did not expect him to do that, but yeah, that was a great move by Inns, because GaRpY was expecting to fight for that railgun, and then Inns just popped and showed an aggressive Nyx.
That rail...
Do something aggressive. Yeah, that rail was so close.
It would have been the kill as well. I think he had 70-something amount of health.
Yeah. And now Inns is in trouble. No, he hit
Wow.
some good rockets. It's good rockets.
So
GaRpY didn't have his ability ready.
Decent damage with GaRpY. He's taken him down to 18 health. GaRpY's very weak and he's 2 seconds until that armor's up. And he is going to hang around for it, actually, and Inns isn't going to want to show his face. He had a rail, so... I think
Yeah, but Inns also had like, what, 25 health? She was really weak.
That's probably why I don't win games then, because I'm just too aggressive.
This is, GaRpY needs to get out of here. This is not a good situation to be in. Getting spammed with rockets from above, you can't win that fight. Especially not with an LG.
It's good to see Inns, though, getting back on top of his game a little bit, because he was absent for the last previous 4 rounds. He's got a good chance right now to pull it to a champion advantage versus GaRpY. And GaRpY's going to get out of there. He's used his shield. This is a great chance for Inns to make an attack and get an even bigger advantage in the 3rd round.
Yeah, because right now Inns is looking good. He's 1 champion up. GaRpY, I'm not sure how much success GaRpY has had with Clutch against Inns, to be honest.
I think he's had a couple of moments, but it's not been the prominent. I think almost the mid stages of the games, really it was Nyx, and at the early stages, in fact, Nyx was getting all the kills for him. And his Anarchy started to brighten up as well for GaRpY.
Yeah, but now his Anarchy is dead, and he has to do with Clutch. Oh, that's so unfortunate. You get railed right when you're making the jump.
He's going in. He wants to force the Ghost Walk.
There's Ghost Walk right there. Now he's in trouble. You can't be out in the open with Clutch against anyone, especially if the opponent has an LG without a shield. Like, you're just toast. You're gonna see 7s flying everywhere, and you're just gonna die. Big wall of 7 right now.
No, you definitely have to bear in mind that, yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, good drill by Inns there. He playing the hide and seek game, and as he should, he's up 1 champion.
There's only so much hiding you can really do during this period. If he's not consistently good at damaging Clutch, pushing him off items, Clutch at some point will gain enough strength. And there's 24 health. Ghost walks up. He's going to use it when he's waiting for the reload. Oh, it's following him perfectly. He's got the shield up, so of course, isn't it?
Inns must have known that GaRpY had his shield up, and he still thought he was safe, but he wasn't. GaRpY knew exactly where Inns was, and he shot a rocket, and it wasn't still. And now actually, it's gonna be close. No Dire Orb. Oh, good rockets by Inns though. GaRpY didn't have his shield up, but yeah, that was a close encounter. That could have ended very badly for both players.
Or railable. Does Inns have the rail?
I don't think so.
Okay. Does he know which direction that Inns went that moment? He's going to go for the armor. Which is going to suit him very well, because he's pretty damn low on it at the moment.
It's an armor right now, and Inns is going to attack. Yeah, but Inns still doesn't have a railgun, so... Oh, aggressive move, aggressive move.
Takes the right time for it. Can hit the rail. Oh, it doesn't quite find the angle that he's comfortable with.
Yeah, sometimes you see like players are walking around with 100 health and they don't pick up health. I'm like, dude, you still have 50 health to pick up. This isn't Quake. Or this is Quake, but it's not Quake Live. I mean, he still had like 25 health to pick up, and every bit of health matters.
Yeah. Oh, decent damage here from Inns, but
Uh-oh.
shield out. Good move here from GaRpY, but he can't get the follow-up.
He fell down. That's so unfortunate.
Oh, he finds the rail anyway, and there's 10 seconds left. It's a game of survival. We've got BJ up, but he's got no weapons, and he can't close the gap enough. So he just pops Steel Will for the hell of it. GaRpY's on match point.
GaRpY's on match point after being down two rounds to none on Runes of Zarneth. He's up match point right now.
Round begins in 3.
Can he hold his nerve now is the question. He's been competing for a long time.
Now the roles have reversed. GaRpY's up match point, and he's gonna get nervous too.
But do you think inadvertently that almost makes Inns more nervous? Because now he's like, oh crap, I have to win because otherwise I'm out.
That depends. You know, it could be either way. Like Inns could think right now, all right, whatever, I'm down match point. I'm just gonna go all or nothing, and or he could think that oh my god, I'm match point down. I lose this round. I'm out of the tournament. It could go either way.
I think we're gonna see which option he's decided in just a moment. Inns takes a bit of damage. He's kept his Ghost Walk up though.
Yeah,
Gotta
I think
be
that's
careful.
a good move. Oh wow, I was gonna say it was a good move to keep your Ghost Walk up, but that would have been if he didn't opted to go so aggressively, because I don't think there was any reason to go for that heavy when you didn't do any proper damage to GaRpY.
I think what he wanted really badly to happen is that he takes no damage, gets the armor, and then he can pop it and do whatever he likes. But
Yeah,
you're playing with fire
He
then.
probably would have used it after he picked up the heavy, but then still he would have been on low health, and GaRpY would still be getting his injection ready, and I don't know. I
It's
think
just it's a dangerous game to play. Just as we were talking about, he's
he could have done that. He could have done that what he did just now if he was up 2-0, but he's not. He's down 1-2. It's match point.
Well, fortunately for him, his Ranger has been really, really sick this match. So
yeah,
he can, and particularly against the Anarchy as well, actually. So he's definitely got a chance.
Yeah, and he managed to pick himself up a Mega, and now he's looking good for a stack. Does need a couple of light armors though, but
nothing that time won't fix. He can get himself over to the rail as well. We can add that to the shopping list.
yeah, he definitely won a railgun on Blood Covenant. But GaRpY's covering it well. It's very dangerous to go for the railgun because it's in such a hard location to get, and it's easy to defend. Just like that, just GaRpY picks him off the rail and he can go for a distance. Getting the 1 damage rocket.
It's not what you want, really. Might as
No,
well just, I'd rather not
like
hit it.
you like to see 2 zeros behind that, but aggressive move there by Inns, and GaRpY opts to go for the defense. But yeah, Inns managed to pick up a railgun right now, so he can contest these long rail-to-rail battles.
Stopwatch.
He's got to go back to getting the armor. Time is on his side right now, so he's fine for that. He doesn't need to do anything unnecessarily aggressive. But getting these rails on the go, it's going to be very important for him to do that. He's right above him. I don't know if you heard the kind of
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
hoverboard.
I'm not too sure either. But yeah, there's 2.5 minutes left in this round, and GaRpY's up by 1 champion, so he can opt to go super defensively, but sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
What would you do if you were playing GaRpY as GaRpY right now with Anarchy?
Yeah, I just play the same way as I would normally. Really, I just with 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes remaining, I don't like to just run around and try to be defensive because it's just too risky. I just play your own game. Just keep playing the way you usually play and go balls to the walls aggressive. That's what I always do.
Fair play. Fair play.
No, just don't go too defensively with 2 minutes remaining, because you're always running away, because people are not always comfortable with running away, because you don't often do it, and if you're not comfortable in the situation, you're going to make mistakes.
This is a chance here for Inns. He's going to go down. It's going to be injection used. GaRpY taking a couple of items. He's hitting some good rockets, though. He's going to get the direct. He'll die as well, but there's still an advantage.
It's a good situation for GaRpY, because now Inns is down to his last champion, and GaRpY has Clutch and Nyx ready. So GaRpY definitely got the best out of that situation, really. Double kill is all he could have hoped for being down in the fight, because he uses injection early. So I thought actually Inns was going to get a kill, but GaRpY had some good rockets, and now, yeah, GaRpY definitely did get the better end of that situation.
Those are rockets, as you say, the saving grace for him. 1 minute remaining. I'm on Inns. He's got to get close to Clutch. He's got to try and force him to use the shield as well before he uses dual wield, and he's rocket jumping everywhere. Shield's gone. He can back off a little bit. He doesn't need to play it over aggressive.
His shield's gone for about 30 seconds, so now he can just pick up an armor or two, and he still has his ability ready. So Inns is not looking too poorly, but he definitely needs to make a move soon.
Oh, that rail didn't quite come in.
That rail would have been a hit, but yeah, he needs to get in close into get this mega, run to Clutch, pop his ability, and just go for the kill.
It's right below. I think he heard him. This is gonna be it.
Yeah, this is it.
The shield came back up. He found the hourglasses.
Yep. Inns must be devastated right now because he's running out of time. He's got 10 seconds left.
Come on, Inns. He's going to have to make a rush somehow. He was not expecting GaRpY to be so good with those hourglasses. He's just on the other side of the wall. He found him with the LG. Rocket's coming out, though. He's got 2 seconds to go. He hits it with a second remaining.
Oh my God.
That would have been it. GaRpY would be through to the regionals. I think the 0 was up on the board already.
I think the 0 was up on the board already, and he gets the kill with a real. Oh, what a sick finish. What a sick finish. And now it's overtime. Sudden death. Both players down to 1 champion, Nyx versus Blazkowicz.
Early damage done. Oh, he's going to hit 1 more rail. He's going in Viz. This is going to be so difficult at the moment. LG comes out and GaRpY gets the frag. Inns could not hold on. Taking those 2 rails was too much. And your teammate, Vu, is going to be going through to the regionals.
What a crazy finish. That was so exciting, that last round. My God. And